Hey there, guys, it's me, Accidental Boar, and this is going to be episode 29 of our Hades story playthrough. We did get a nice escape under our belt last game, so let's see what we can do in this one.
Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, boy, yo. Won't forget you doing me a solid like this. Cross my heart.
Don't need to thank me, mate. Don't you dare forget it, or I'll attack you repeatedly and without mercy. I have returned. My aspect of Varatha grows in power.
You all right back there, pal?
I'm not the best with the spear, but
Let's see here.
actually we're going to do this one.
Might help.
Because honestly, this may just be a resource run. Yeah.
I'm ready. Hi, Aphrodite.
Oh, how I long to see you face to face. Until such time, however, this old means of keeping touch shall have to do. So you take care now,
Yes, mommy. Yeah.
How careless of me. Come. Heads up. Good enough.
Oops.
Over there.
Hey, that was enough to heal us all the way. From my little trap mishap.
It's Lady Demeter. May this small offering bring you some joy there on Olympus, Lady Demeter. Thank you for all your help.
It's a conscientious gift, my little sprout, and I am grateful for your generosity. A bit of nectar cut straight through the cold, I say. All of the love and beauty in the world can wither in a season, Zagreus. Remember that when next the goddess Aphrodite makes her promises.
That's cold. Good enough to eat.
Ooh, hammer. Sure.
Tuned up.
Nope.
You and me. That's what you get.
Little Hades, I was certain you'd the wherewithal to thin the ranks of the betraying river denizens who fled my surface seas to your father's domain. I bid you good fish hunting forevermore.
Hey, we fulfilled a prophecy, it looks like. Yes. Queen. Yeah, let's get some health in there, I guess. Hey.
You know, I think I'm growing more accustomed to relating to a giant stone. Oldie, how do you handle being trapped in Tartarus for all eternity, doomed to be pushed up and down a hill repeatedly for no good reason?
Oh, but this is just too much for me, Your Highness. Thank you, really. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
How about you keep on helping me not die as quickly as I might have otherwise? Deal? Sisyphus, you mind my asking what you did to warrant this particular arrangement you've got here? Pushing a boulder till the end of time and all? Never heard it in your own words.
Well, it's a bit of a long story, Prince. My time had come, though I just wasn't ready, you might say. Your father thought he had me in his clutches, but then, shoo, I gave him the slip. Your father's henchman, Thanatos, he'll back me up on that.
Outsmarted Thanatos, that's amazing. What happened then?
Turns out your father doesn't like us mortals cheating death. Eventually they found me, so now I'm stuck here with my boulder friend. I push old Baldy up the hill to the beat of the Fury's whips, then he tumbles down, and then we go again.
So then you're stuck forever. No reprieve. Wish there was something I could do to help.
You save those sympathies for someone else, Your Highness. I could be Prometheus, spending an eternity having my liver gobbled up. But instead, I get to stay in shape and have these chats with you. Now, I'd better get back to it. Say no more.
Nix's power.
Not sure what's up with that.
Pleasure doing business. Hello, Meg.
I heard that you escaped. Then what are you still doing here? Forget something along the way?
You know, I think I'd rather fight you to the death again than try to answer either of those questions right now.
I don't know what you're up to, Zagreus. But I guess it doesn't matter either way. All that matters is you're not getting past me.
Agree to disagree. Too late.
No hard feelings.
Figaro seems to be having difficulties.
Yeah, sure.
Could try a different one.
Yeah, I'll just keep this one.
Let's go up.
Because the more rooms you use it, the more it levels up or whatever.
Love that sulfur smell.
Welcome, chat. How full art thou?
Good riddance.
I know you've heard a certain rumor from a very skinny individual who's uninclined to move. You best keep that one to yourself, all right? Or else our jig is up, and your father wouldn't like that, nor would you. So, cheers.
Hey.
How foolhardy of you. How many times?
And my key.
Hey.
All aboard. Wait, she's not singing. It's only me.
Come on now. Aw, for me, really, Your Majesty? This will be perfect for my latest recipes.
You know, of all the souls I've ever met, I feel like you've put this stone to the best possible use.
What happens now, hon? What I mean is, now you got me thinking about Orpheus again. So, what am I supposed to do with that?
Even if you can't be together right now, I hope it feels better knowing how much he cares for you. And I will try to pull some strings like you said. I can't make promises where my father's concerned, but I'll do everything I can.
Well, what can I do? Thanks, Your Majesty. That means a lot. No pressure, though. I've been alright without him all this time, and I will be alright no matter what. If only he could say the same.
Thanks again.
Huh, we got a prophecy ding on that. Interesting.
Nice place. Hit the spot.
I feel like we almost never run into these rooms, which is weird because I'm pretty sure we already upgraded it to where it appears more often.
Barge of Death, you're here.
Hey, that's the Eternal Spear Varatha, isn't it? Your father used to use that, didn't he? A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear's a spear, is what I like to say.
We'll make every strike count.
Indeed, indubitably. Yes, quite.
Come die again. The power of the gods.
Yeah. Oh boy. Dost thou wish to piss off Mommy Aphrodite? Apparently, yes.
One of them's going to be mad. What else we got?
There we go.
You'd spurn my love this easily, dearest? You are about to find the consequences are much harder to dismiss without a second thought.
Well, that's that. Here comes the wrath.
certainty that the love we share is tested and reforged. But you just watch yourself when testing it like that.
No love without pain.
Kind of seems like it, doesn't it? Doo-doo-doo. And I don't have enough money for everything, but hopefully we can get something good.
Thank you, mate. That's better. Oh, Hydra. I hope you know this isn't personal, don't you?
I'll take care of this.
Yes. Queen.
Keepsakes hold power.
I mean, we still have
One more floor.
Elysium to change it.
Let's slay some heroes then. Lovely place to have to smash my way through.
Nice.
See that for rougher.
Ah, man, both of those are pretty good. I'm gonna do this one actually, since we have this one. Alright, yeah. a money.
You thief.
No time to lose.
Thief, that's an interesting term for hard earner.
Ah, that's enough.
Mine.
There we go. Oof.
Go do that.
It would seem that the time for additional fun has arrived.
Ah yes, my favorite pastime. Getting butchered by a giant double-bladed axe. And sometimes trampled.
Then good. You have much to enjoy in store.
Nowhere to hide from me.
Enough, short one.
A warm-up for later. Olympus, I accept this message. Took a bite out of me there.
Man, we could really use a fountain chamber about now, huh?
Anyone there?
Holy crap. That is amazing.
On the prowl.
I think the odds of that are astronomical.
Look who. Got to hold on.
Wow, with this boon setup, we might actually even be able to take on Thanos' challenge in Elysium on this one. That'd be pretty interesting. Because usually if it's in Elysium, you just lose. Because they don't get the chance to regenerate if he attacks them. There's one more we could get from her that's pretty good for this setup. It's weakened foes take more damage. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that'll work too.
Let's see.
No fishies this time though.
Should help keep it going. God's grant me strength.
You again? I swear, upon my honor, fiend, you shall not pass.
Ooh, that one's problematic. No, you.
That'll do. Something that helmet practically died for this stuff. Until next time, good shade.
Nothing good awaits beyond my realm.
All set. Just what I need.
This is easily the best weapon to deal with those. Dang.
Picked up their scent.
Back I go. Got to find something for Cerberus. Hey, boy. Could use
There it is.
fishing there. You're mine. Looks like a gun. Why not? I bet it's in here. Not now.
Hey.
Yum. Come back. Could check the other passageways before I go.
Yes, I really could. But I'm good.
Each violent countenance of Cerberus agrees the cedar sack must be destroyed.
Thank you, boy. I have to do this.
Him good.
The lid lasted until we got here.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. By the way, it's really cold outside.
You still don't.
And look at what I was wearing while we were walking downtown.
Oh, nice.
I was an idiot.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing.
Also, there was a Girl
The
Scout on
fates will
Christmas, so I
not
have more time
content
to
to
watch, so I have
sadden me
myself.
within the earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong. And that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again? You're serious?
Go. Before I reconsider.
Goodbye, Father. Mother, wait, what is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me. Rather than return the customary way. Not something a mother ever wants to see.
Join you? But wait, how are you going to get back? Ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Charon?
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
Wait, isn't this Eurydice and Orpheus?
Snow everywhere. Mother.
here?
We're here.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates! I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Persephone.
Cerberus. I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Hades. You look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The type that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen. And together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld. Get used to seeing us together like this.
Prince, so is it really true then that you're staying and that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? We're official co-workers now. Isn't that so exciting? We can share our latest learnings, compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another in the hall.
Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire time.
It is not the same. The entire field is completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye.
Bye.
Zagreus.
You hung the painting where I asked.
Yes.
Get back.
Fair and square. Chthonic keys. Here's the latest cat, chef. Totally worth it. Cerberus featured house servant. Just what I was looking for. Extra keys. I'll take that deal.
Ooh, I mean, honestly, that's not a super bad deal. We'll see. We'll see what I decide.
For me? I can't accept something like this, lad. You know that.
Come on, Achilles, live a little. Such as you're able. I won't tell if you won't tell.
The Queen is back. You did it, lad. We must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And I'm to understand that your escape attempts, they are officially approved, isn't that so?
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose.
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity. And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better with each other now.
Thank you. It's mine as well. Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus, but I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment. I have something for you, too.
Oh, Mother, thank you. How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she missed you. Well, you've got plenty of time for catching up on things now.
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only capable of this.
How dare you, sir? It is my humble duty to oblige my favorite boy with all the treats as I am able to procure.
Knowing the watchdog's never-ending appetite for treats, the prince obliges him.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. I can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who listened to the music I created with my muse. It was a most productive time back when we were alive.
Would you ever sing it again?
I shall give it some thought, I think. Ah.
I'll take it. Could always use more keys. I'll take it. Here's the keys.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
We'll make it official, all right.
Oh, why? I'm very much obliged that you have thought of me again for such a wonderfully thoughtful gift.
It's nothing, Orpheus. Thank you for all the inspiration through your song. I love your work, mate.
Among my many children, both those born to me and surrogate to me, you are one of the most thoughtful and most generous of all.
You have always cared for me and protected me, and given me someone to look up to. This is nothing, Nyx.
Persephone, the queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back. to all of us.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
The garden's always open now.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
Hey, did you see? The Queen's come back. Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either. We've got something in common.
We don't.
Alright guys, we'll call that episode 29. This does, of course, have the ending, quote-unquote, and the credits. There is more story, though, which we will obviously indulge. So I'll catch you next time for episode 30. Thanks for joining me.